Welcome to my channel where we discuss everything and all things politics, especially about the 2023 presidential election. In this video, we are posing the question, where will Tinubu win? Tinubu is the presidential candidate of the All Progressive Congress, the ruling party. So where will he win? Because a lot of people are running with the impression that Tinubu is going to win the election, especially some APC supporters. So we pose this question because we want to get to the root of the answer. Where will Tinubu win? And if you are new to my channel and you have not yet subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel. Hit the subscription button, hit the notification bell. Because when you subscribe to my channel, anytime I have a new video, you'll be among the first to know. God bless you. So the question becomes, where will Tinubu win? He can't win South-South, where the leaders have publicly endorsed Peter Obi of the Labour Party. He can't win in the Southeast, the home zone of Peter Obi. He can't win in the North Central, Middle Belt, which is predominantly Christian, who have been persecuted by Boko Haram, herdsmen, and bandits with jihadist ideology. Benue is a clear example of the terror this zone has suffered, and the prevailing sentiment is that this zone is for Peter Obi, who has also been endorsed by Middle Belt Forum and Northern Christian Elders Forum that has prominent personalities like General T.Y. Danjuma as member. We all know T.Y. Danjuma, former Minister of Defense, former Chief of Army Staff, former anything you can think about the history of Nigeria, a major player in Nigerian Civil War. He is a member of the Northern Christian Elders Forum that has endorsed Peter Obi alongside the Middle Belt Forum. Now, that is 3 zones out of 6 has been taken away from Tinubu, where he cannot possibly win. Okay? Or even get the required 25% of the vote cast. Now, the remaining zones are Northeast, Northwest, and Southwest. Unfortunately for Tinubu, Southwest is the most educated of the 3 remaining zones, whose citizens are literate enough to make independent choices. And to make matters worse for him, Afenifere, the umbrella body of all Yorubas, former President Olusegun Obasanjo, and other influential and prominent Yorubas at home and abroad, have publicly endorsed Peter Obi, and they are openly campaigning for him and working to actualize his presidency. Another headache for Tinubu is that Southwest is predominantly Christian. Tinubu's Muslim ticket has been rejected by Christian Association of Nigeria, the umbrella body of Christians in Nigeria. The implication is that Christians are less likely to vote Tinubu and the APC with their Muslim tickets. So you can see that it is becoming a serious problem for Tinubu to be able to have a pathway to presidency. Finally, the ability of Tinubu to deploy bullion van to buy votes have been greatly hampered by the Buhari CBN currency redesign policy. So it is very clear to that every reasonable doubting Thomas that Tinubu has no pathway to presidency because things are not looking good for him. So it is clear that Tinubu, not being a respected and beloved politician among the Yoruba of the Southwest like late Bola, is going to struggle in this election in the Southwest. And this is particularly true because if you watch, if you look at the last opinion poll about this election that was done by ANAP NOI poll, Peter Obi and Tinubu, they are running neck and neck in Southwest. Tinubu was ahead of Peter Obi in Southwest by only 1 point. Because if you go and check that poll, you see that in Southwest, Tinubu won it with 15% of the votes of the vote cast by the respondents, while P2B was second with 14%. So it shows you, and there are other projections that are showing that some states in the Southwest, besides Lagos that people are talking about, that Obi could upset Tinubu and win it. There are other states in the Southwest that are likely to go to Peter Obi. And if you go on YouTube, you see some street polls that have been done just along the streets of some states in the Southwest, and you see how Peter Obi is doing fantastically well in those polls. So it shows that Tinubu has a serious problem. Okay, so this is an indication that even in Southwest, Tinubu is not finding it easy. So where will he win? How will he win? Because historically, you cannot win presidency in Nigeria right from Shagari without winning North Central. And Tinubu stands no chance in the North Central. Go and check all the people that have won presidency in Nigeria since Shagari time. They usually win North Central. Right now, the person that is winning North Central is Peter Obi. Okay, let's continue. Now, when you look at the northeast states, let us look at the northeast states. You know we have seen that there's no way for Tinubu in south, southeast, and north central. Now let's look at northeast. Northeast states include like Adamawa, Taraba, Borno, Gombe, Bauchi, and Yobe. They present a special problem for Tinubu. These states have huge Christian population. They have huge Christian population, and Atiku is also from this zone. Now, Adamawa is a split 50-50 Christian Muslim population. But there are those who believe that there are more Christians in Adamawa than Muslims. This much had been expressed by the former secretary to the federal government, Babashi Lawal, who is also insisting from the investigation he has carried out among the local populace in Adamawa, that Peter Obi is going to win Adamawa state. And that most of the Adamawa people, the Christians in particular, are very obedient. He has said this severally on national television. So there's nothing for Tinubu here. So Adamawa is therefore a race between Atiku Abubakar and Peter Obi. And from all indication, if Peter Obi doesn't win Adamawa, he's going to get more than 25% of the votes cast in Adamawa state. So you can see there's nothing for Tinubu in Adamawa state. Now, Taraba is a Christian state and is part of the Middle Belt Forum. And it's also part of the Most of the elders of Taraba State are members of Northern Christian Elders Forum that have endorsed Peter Obi, which I told you earlier on that General T.Y. Danjuma is one of their members, and he is also from Taraba State. So in Taraba State, if there is anyone going to take what remains of the votes after Peter Obi has finished harvesting it, it will be Atiku and not Tinubu, which is Muslim ticket. Now, let us look at Borno, where Kashim Shettima comes from. Borno has a sizable Christian population. In fact, southern Borno is believed to be predominantly Christian. If you look at the Middle Belt Forum, the President General of the Middle Belt Forum, Dr. Pogu, is from Borno State, from southern Borno. Okay, they have a sizable Christian population. Of course, they have suffered a lot because of Boko Haram insurgency. That's where you have Chibok and all the rest. These people have bear the brunt of Boko Haram jihadist ideology and all the destructions that come with it. It is believed that this sizable Christian population in Borno should be able to give Peter Obi 25% of the vote cast that in Borno. Okay, and Tinubu might be able to get something out of this place, but it will not be sufficient enough for him to become president of Nigeria. Don't forget, Kashim Shettima comes from here, so he's likely to do well in Borno, but it will be insufficient for him to become president. Then you have Gombe. Gombe is similar, much more than Borno, but they are similar. They have large population of Christians. In fact, in the case of Gombe, there are strong indications that there are more Christians in Gombe than Muslims. Only that the Muslims have been able to empower themselves and literally hijack the political power. And you can see that in Gombe, every Muslim governor you see in Gombe has a Christian deputy governor. Okay, I can tell you for free, before a Muslim dominated state will concede a position to a Christian as deputy governor, it means that the Christians are really overwhelmingly a population that could not be toyed with. So, and from all indication, if the Christians in Gombe vote according to what Khan is recommending, that Muslim ticket is a no-no, then Peter Obi should be able to get more than 25% of the votes in Gombe. And then the rest of the votes will go to Atiku Abubakar. There is nothing there for Tinubu. Then another state in the northeast is Yobe. Now Yobe southern Yobe has a large Christian population. Okay, now that population, however, has been seriously marginalized, and you don't hear about them. However, it may be difficult for Peter Obi to get 25% from this Christian population because of the years of APC domination of this state, right from 1999, right from AMPP, NPP, APP, and all the rest. Those are the parties that have been governing Yobe State, and the Christian population have struggled. They have struggled. So it's likely that Tinubu APC will get Yobe State. But that will not be sufficient enough for Tinubu to become president. Okay? Because I told you, you cannot be president of Nigeria without winning Middle Belt. Go and check the records from Shagari to this day. Okay? The first time that Buhari won in 2015, he had to win the North Central. In fact, ask anybody who monitors the election, when the result of 2015 began to come in, and Benue State fell to Buhari, and Plateau State fell to Buhari. That was when those in PDP who are hoping that Goodluck Jonathan can survive, that was when they realized that the game is over. So, with the poor showing of Tinubu in the northwest, in the north central, and he cannot even lock down any geopolitical zone in the south. He cannot lock down any geopolitical zone in the south, including his southwest, which nobody can guarantee that Tinubu will win all the states in the southwest. So where is the pathway for Tinubu to become president? Where is the pathway? No pathway, not in this election. So now let us look at the northwest. The northwest states are APC and Hausa Muslims. It's known as the stronghold of the APC. And it's also called the core north. This is what they call the core north. It has Kano, Katsina, Kaduna, Kebbi, Sokoto, Jigawa, and Zamfara. Here, the Muslim tickets will excite them. So they are likely to vote for APC with this Muslim ticket, because they will see it as a propagation of their religion, that it is a good thing that APC is Muslim friendly. So that is likely to be the case here, and no doubt about it, this zone will massively vote for APC, not because of Tinubu, but because of their Islamic ideology, which agrees with the Muslim ticket, and also because this is the zone of President Muhammadu Buhari. And if you look at these states are Sharia states. These are Sharia states, Sharia compliant states. Okay? So this area is no, APC is not going to concede any state here. They're not going to concede any state here. Of course, there will be a battle in Sokoto, because right now Sokoto has a PDP governor. So there will be a struggle there between APC and PDP. Okay, but winning this Northwest will not be sufficient to make Tinubu president. Okay, because when you look at it, you also take note of the fact that Kano is in this zone. Kano is expected to go to Kwankwaso, because he's from Kano State. In fact, Kano is probably the only state that Kwankwaso can win in this election. So, with that said, it is going to be difficult for Tinubu to be president, because even the Kano block votes that used to matter a lot will not matter a lot in this election, because it will be split between Kwankwaso, APC, and then PDP. Okay, so at the end of the day, this vote coming from Kano will be insignificant when they are shared, because normally Buhari used to harvest this vote from Kano, 1.2 million. So when the thing drop on election day, it becomes a game changer. It's not going to be the same like that. Even if Kwankwaso is to win Kano now, he's not going to win it overwhelmingly to be able to make serious impact. In fact, his winning it will remove a lot of votes from APC to make it very difficult for them to even have majority of the vote cast. So that's a fact that will unfold on election day. Now, unfortunately, before I forget, even in Kano itself, there is likely to be a huge harvest of votes by Peter Obi himself. People should not write him off in Kano. Don't forget that out of the millions of registered voters, there are millions of Igbos, South people, and all the rest residing in Kano. Okay, their vote for P2B is going to make a significant difference in Kano. Take note of that. Now, unfortunately for Tinubu, Kaduna State, which is in the northwest, is a 50-50 population, Muslim Christian. Okay, and the Christian clergy are already mobilized for P2B, especially in southern Kaduna. Okay, so and they have promised that they will deliver 1 million votes for P2B. Now, if they're able to do this, it will be a game changer. But one thing you cannot take away is that Kaduna is one of the states, at least, that one is sure that P2B will get over 25% of the votes in that state on election day. It is also the state of the P2B's running mate, Babati Ahmed. Uh, is the Dati Ahmed, sorry, is Dati Baba Ahmed. Dati Baba Ahmed, the vice presidential candidate of P2B. That's his home state. And it is not for nothing that P2B chose him as his running mate. So he is going to deliver something in the ticket. And the Christian population in that state are also going to deliver something to make sure that they give P2B at least 25% of the vote needed to be able to have the necessary spread for P2B to emerge the next president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. So that said, we now look at FCT Abuja. The All Progressive Congress, whether when it was known as APP or AMPP, has never won Federal Capital Territory Abuja. Even when the APC defeated PDP in 2015, they couldn't win Abuja. Okay, Abuja was still won by PDP. Now, the recent opinion poll that was done showed that 70% of those who voted for PDP when Atiku was in the ticket in 2019 said they will vote for P2B now. Now, 40% of those who voted for Buhari in 2019 said they will vote for P2B now. Now, given the cosmopolitan population of Abuja and its highly literate population, it is a given that P2B will win Abuja with a landslide. It's a given. It's a given that P2B will win. Because most of those votes that used to go to PDP, this time is expected to go to P2B. And the opinion polls have shown that this is likely to be the outcome. So that is it. And I saw one newspaper columnist writing in her column that Tinubu is coming. I laughed because I know that Tinubu is not coming. He's going nowhere. That is the reality. Thank you for watching this video. And if you are new to my channel, you have not yet subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel. Hit the subscription button, hit the notification bell. When you subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell, anytime I have a new video, you will be among the first to know. God bless you. And please don't forget to like this video, because when you like it, when more people like this video, Google will rank it high and recommend it for more people. And with more people watching it, they will see the reality that Tinubu is going nowhere. He's going nowhere. He cannot win the 2023 presidential election. Not from the data we have. And I have shown you, go through the records. Nobody wins presidency of Nigeria without winning the North Central. And there is no pathway for Tinubu, which is Muslim ticket, to win North Central. It is not possible. It is not going to happen. Therefore, there is no pathway for Tinubu presidency. Thank you, and God bless you and yours.